Okay, so a while ago I asked a quick survey on YouTube out of the Thor fours, who do you think would win? Cosmic Thor, Rune King Thor, Old King Thor, and the Phoenix Thor. And yeah, so I thought let's discuss it a bit further and see which character we believe should win if they ever were, in theory, all to meet and have a battle. Okay, let's get into it. So first up, we'll start with Cosmic Thor. He's the most recent one to appear in the comics. Basically, Thor gains the power of power cosmic from Galactus. Um, Galactus turns up to see Thor and tells him that the Black Winter is coming, and apparently only this version of Thor can help. He agrees to help, and Galactus grants him the power cosmic, which he usually bestows to all of his heralds. Uh, Once he had the power cosmic at the time, he was stronger than Galactus, but again, this Galactus did need to feed in order to become strong enough to defeat the Black Winter, so it was up to Thor to help find planets that would produce enough power to power up Galactus. They ended up confronting the Black Winter head on. Yeah, basically, they win in the end. He manages to slap Beta Ray Bill into another galaxy almost, which shows how much stronger this version of Thor is compared to standard Thor. Beta Ray Bill basically should be on par with Thor, having the Stormbreaker hammer and all his powers. He was also able to hold back a blast for a while from the Black Winter. Now, the easiest way to describe the Black Winter is Galactus is feeds off the planets of this universe, whereas I guess the Black Winter is like a Galactus for universes and feeds off universes rather than planets. So it's like Super Galactus, basically, is the best way to describe it. And Cosmic Thor was able to withstand some blasts. Next up, Rune King Thor. This version of Thor comes in the Ragnarok series. Basically, sacrifices his life in order to gain rune magic to help stop Ragnarok. Um, he is incredibly strong. He effortlessly crushes the Mangog's head. Um, and Mangog is supposed to have the strength of a billion beings. He was able to stop Ragnarok itself. He could see the past, present, and future all at the same time, which is godlike to do that. Basically, he was up there with most cosmic beings. It's also stated that this version of Thor was far beyond stronger than his father Odin ever was, which, again, incredible seeing as he's the All Father. Okay, then there is Old King Thor, basically stated to be over millions of years old. He's lived longer than any other god at this point in time. Whilst he might not be the strongest version of Thor, he has millions of years of experience, as well as what is called now the Thor Force rather than the Odin Force. And he ends up battling King Doom, which is an amalgamation of a few different versions of Doctor Doom, for 99 years straight in a war, which is unbelievable if you think about it. With his power, he was able to bring the Earth back to life and restore humanity, which is deceased. And at points, he also wields the Necro Sword after Gore was defeated. So, again, powerful artifact that he carries with him. And the fourth option, well, Phoenix Thor, or Phoenix King Thor. Now, this version is basically OP. OP. He basically, in the battle with Doom, he defeats Doom. At the time he was battling, he also had Phoenix Logan with him. Phoenix Force ends up going into Thor. As anything, when the Phoenix joins you, the powers just increase. Phoenix itself is a huge entity in the Marvel universe, and he basically becomes a god. He throws a planet into a black hole. He threw 3 suns at Gore. Yeah, and just an incredible thinking a god gains a cosmic being. Surely this is a powerful version of Thor. But realistically, who wins? And the best way I can think of how to gauge it would be using a character such as Galactus as a base. Um, so basically, the Phoenix Four, they say, able to go toe to toe with Galactus. They don't say if it's a full strength Galactus, but able to go toe to toe, which means on par. Um, Old King Four. Now, Old King Four was able to battle a fully fed Galactus for a while before Galactus was able to defeat him, but that is a fully fed Galactus, and he was able to take him on. Now, Rune King 4 never actually met Galactus, but should be able to handle Galactus quite easily with all his cosmic powers and his knowledge of the mystic arts of magic. And Cosmic 4, well, he gained the power Cosmic from Galactus, ended up being on par, and at some point stronger than Galactus. I think at the end of the comic he ended up defeating Galactus, but again, this was let's just say depleted Galactus at the time. Yeah, so again, very equal in the power scaling things there. If honest, I would end up going between. In power wise, I would say Rune King 4 is the most powerful version and would possibly win. Cosmic 4 is up there too, just with having the power Cosmic, but I know it feels like I'm leaving Phoenix 4 out, but Old King 4 for me, I think would be doing a great job with all that experience he has from millions of years of being around, defeating so many different villains. Well, the Necro Sword, all that. Old King 4 would definitely be up there. Rune King 4 for, yes, power, ability to see everything, but I don't know. Old King 4's got a soft spot in my heart. Quite like Cosmic 4 because it's the current one. And yeah, well, sorry, Phoenix 4, probably my last option, but still really cool character. So, yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for listening to me ramble on for a little bit. Let me know which character you believe would win and why. Let me know anything I've missed out, and if you think there's any versions of Thor which would be stronger than I've mentioned here, let me know. Cheers.